Hey guys, and welcome back to Fringe Friday. I am Carmen, and today we are delving into Season 5, Episode 10 of Fringe. As I'm sure you've noticed, things are a little bit different around here. I got a new couch. I need to paint these walls. Yeah, so pardon my dust, as they say, as I sort of fix up this little area. And also, there will be cats now, because why not? Anyway, I also wanted to say really quick before we get into everything, thank you to everyone on Patreon and YouTube who have allowed me the grace of mourning and grieving in private for my grandmother. She really was very important to me. She was like a second mom, and I'm not going to keep talking because it's still very fresh. But I really want to thank you guys for giving me just the time and space that I really needed. It is much appreciated. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the community tab, because if you're on YouTube. Dean, you are not going to fit on that. Anyway, back to Fringe. So first off, I got a Fringe shirt. This is my very first Fringe shirt. It was literally on the very first page. I did not want to see any spoilers, but I really wanted a Fringe shirt, so I just clicked the first one that I saw that didn't have any risk of being a spoiler. So where we left off was we found Michael, who is the observer child, and is also the next piece of the puzzle that we need to complete whatever weapon it was that September and Walter put together. So we know bits and pieces of it, and I did go back and check out all my notes and rewatch the last episode just so I would refresh myself, since it has been about a month or so since I watched Fringe. I think that I am, as aware as I was after watching the last episode. Still worried about Walter, and still hopeful that he will be able to realize that he can choose to integrate the parts of himself that he doesn't like and still be the version of himself that he does like. Obviously, when Mark is still enemy number one, we will never forget or forgive what he did to Etta. And yeah, I think that without too much rambling, I know that ship has already sailed, as always. We also found out that Sam Weiss was helping us, which is a nice, cool way to bring Sam Weiss back, even though he has now perished because of it. Anyway, for real, I'm done rambling. Let's get into this episode and see what happens next.
We should just go into his mind like we did with September. September was in a coma, so we put him in one too.
Okay, let's...
in a coma.
Yeah.
Then we put an electromagnetic probe into the base of his skull and prime full of serotonin, neurontin, and LSD.
Walter, he is just a child.
He is not just a child. He's more than a child. He is an integral part of my plan.
He's getting
He
desperate.
must know that he's just not saying anything for some reason or other. You said yourself. He wrote things before. Why is he not doing that now?
Maybe he's scared.
Who is Donald? Where is he? Is he alive? I must find him. Tell me.
He's a child who you...
How can I calm down, Peter?
Took
We're
away from
running
his
out
parents.
of time. Don't you understand? We've got a world to save.
You know?
Acid, get back to cutting out those tapes. I'm gonna get any answers out of him.
You could. You just have to have a different approach, Walter. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you at Massive Dining? Are you here? Because you need to go away.
Bring an LQ-7 unit. We don't have much time.
Bitch, what is an LQ-7
When
unit?
is she expected to return?
She's always back by 1 o'clock.
Fugitives we are seeking recently used a sublimation device to access an abandoned storage facility. We have traced the device to the Ministry of Science. Someone here has supplied them with it, I suspect from this office.
What technology is this?
Child observer. We've never seen one before. It's not safe for me to talk to him.
We'll call you in 10 minutes.
How they have that fucking technology? Because that just seems a bit OP. Alright, I'm just fucking saying.
After the tissue has been removed, what happens to Walter? How many times can a human brain endure something like that?
But Walter told me that
That's a
that was a
fair
risk
point.
that he was willing to take.
Shouldn't he just learn to integrate the parts of himself? Are those people? Observers, maybe? Oh, is it Mueller and Royce or whatever their names were?
Thinking about her.
Yeah.
Every time I see one of those posters, my heart jumps.
Yeah, mine too.
Of course it does. That's your
It's
baby.
hard to see her face, but at the same time I want to.
Remember why you're fighting?
Do you know where she is?
No.
Hopefully he does not know about the black site, which is not supposed to exist, so hopefully he has no idea about it.
I believe you.
Okay, good.
Whatever allowed us to communicate before is no longer viable.
Why?
You said the boy formed a bond with Olivia, helped her solve a case once.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he did so because he knew what you wanted. He could feel it through the empathic connection with you. Maybe he can't help us now because that connection no longer exists.
So you're saying he can't understand what we want?
So how can he help us?
Well, we've been trying to get into his mind. Maybe the answer is letting him get into ours.
Yeah.
Yes. That is brilliant, Nina. We need to create a link between one of our conscious minds and the boy's.
Well, how do we do that?
Well, it's going to take some time. I have to reconfigure the ECOG software. And you've got to return to the warehouse at the Ministry of Science to get another ECOG halo and a neural adapter for the second person.
Is that going to be a problem?
No, I've got a man in archives who'll give us what we want.
Do
Hastings.
you?
Yes.
Isn't that the guy they were just... Was that the guy that they were just talking to?
Okay, we're in.
We believe a sublimation device from this facility was provided to known fugitives. Are you aware of this?
Say no.
No.
Oh, I have a feeling that you're not good at
I
guarding
do
your
not
brain.
believe you.
Uh-oh.
Restrain him.
Dismiss the rest.
Up there, the top shelf.
All right, now hurry up. Leave. Please leave. Okay, cool. Oh, they are here.
When Mark's here.
Yeah.
What? He's with Hastings.
It is the same space. It is the same place.
You can't come back to the ministry and you can't go home.
It's okay. I have to go now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but you're calling her on her comm device, which they're like to now, and now they're gonna know where you are. Like, ah!
My God.
He did that to Olivia in season 1 or 2, right? Don't hurt her.
You're trying to block your thoughts from me. But it will not last.
I don't know. I'd bet on Nina. She got rid of him before they got there. Right? Or no? Oh. She got your number.
Animals.
Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, sure. But the fucking irony of him saying that. Trying to kill the whole fucking planet. That's 3 people.
Like all anomalies, he was scheduled to be destroyed.
Oh.
But he went missing. It was a great mystery in my time. No one knew what became of him.
That's interesting.
Until now.
You still don't know where he is, but...
I would very much like to meet him.
Why
Tell me where he is.
Why did they want him destroyed? That's interesting.
Captain Widmark, there's no sign of anyone else here.
Then I will have to resort to a deeper extraction.
No. Don't hurt Nina.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are you not frightened?
Do you know why you tilt your head in that way? It's an involuntary reflex in your physiology. It changes the angle at which sound waves hit the eardrum, allowing in more stimuli. Like a lizard. I've studied them, too. Intriguing characters. Their brains have evolved over 320 million years. Yet for all their evolution, they form no bonds. Love does not exist for them.
Like the observers.
They are incapable of dreaming, of contemplating beauty, of knowing something greater than themselves. Not unlike your kind. The experiments we conducted right here in this lab yielded a surprising result. Because for all your years of evolution, you inadvertently redeveloped and honed primitive instincts that we moved beyond long ago. So in reality, you're the animal.
I mean, true. Just facts. No, I'm scared of what he's gonna do, though.
Restrain her.
Nina, do you have a trick up your sleeve? Literally?
You cannot hurt me with that.
I know.
No. No, it's at the fucking end. Please don't do this to me. She's gonna be around there, yeah. Oh, no. No, I really liked Nina. Walter, I can't fucking look at you. Stop. Stop.
about the boy? Who knows what they'll do to him?
No, they don't have him. They don't have him.
She stopped Wenlock from reading her. To protect us.
She loves you.
Protect the plan.
And to protect the boy.
Mm-hmm.
We left without him is still here.
Michael!
Michael? Michael, you can come out now. It's safe.
Michael! Michael!
Maybe he's in the floor under where she is. Maybe there's like a little hatch or something. Is that dumb? Oh, maybe he's in there.
Peter! All right. It's okay. Michael.
Oh, he liked her.
He's crying.
Same kid. Or not kid.
Do you know why I needed you for my plan?
Maybe his
Can you
genetic
tell me why you're important?
abnormality. He's touch his face. Peter.
The boy is important. He has to live. Is that fucking Donald? It's September Donald. What happened? I know who Donald is.
September. He's September.
Donald is September.
Yeah. How is Donald September though? How is it just that Donald was September's code name and that's how he was able to get around? I can't remember like, I think I already said this, but I can't remember if I postulated before that Donald was September or not. It's been so long. I can't remember the things that I did and didn't guess about. This really, I don't know if it changes things or not, but Donald is dead, right? Like, it was his body. Let me know if I get this wrong, you guys. Unless it's a spoiler. But it was his body at the camper outside of, like, the camp and the RV. And Sam Weiss was inside. Donald, aka September, was able to get Michael to, what were their names? Hold on. I rewrote notes to remind myself of things. Richard and Carolyn. Richard and Carolyn. Sorry, that's not really the point, but okay, we have more information, so I should try to postulate another, like, theory, right? So here is, I wrote stuff down again. Also, my pen leaked, but Donald is September. So what do we have so far? We have the stuff they got out of the mine, which I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the element that it was. I need to go back and look at that again. We have that. We have the 2 eggs. We have the pocket universe. Well, the pocket universe had Michael in it. So we have the physics equation about reversing particles, right? We have the electromagnet. We have the eggs, which we know can call the observers, right? Like, gives them a place, like a point in time. Because when Peter called September, we have the kid observer. What? And the element. So, is the element, whatever the element was, I don't know that that's important necessarily at this exact juncture of me trying to figure out what their plan is. But we have it. Sorry, you guys. Maybe I'm a little slow right now, but I'm trying to think of, like, what all of this together could mean. And the fact that Donald was September, which just means that, okay, so now we also know that Michael has a genetic abnormality, or anomaly as they called it, XB-6783746, which is like the name of the episode as well. And his genetic anomaly means that he was going to get, like, killed by the observers, which is, you know, very eugenics of them. But I wonder if his, in particular, genetic anomaly can somehow be used against the observers. And that's why they were going to take him out. Or if it was just, you know, the eugenics of it all. I'm not sure. He doesn't have tech. Now, was he not given tech because because of his anomaly, he was set to be killed, right? So they just didn't bother giving him tech because of that? I wonder, does that give him an advantage that, like, September knows about? Obviously. And it's kind of like, spoilers for Supernatural real quick. But, you know, in Supernatural, they say, like, the only thing that can kill an angel is another angel, but really they just mean, like, the angel blade. Like, you don't actually have to be an angel. You just have to have the weapon that only an angel would have, but towards the end, anyone can get, really. I wonder if it's kind of like that, right? Only an observer knows how to create something that could kill the observers. My number one theory is still gonna be time travel, and that is partially because I want Etta to come back, and now I want Nina to come back. And I'll talk about Nina in a second, but I cannot right now. Cannot right now. So, one, their LQ7 unit is fucking OP AF. Like, now they can just pull conversations out of fucking thin air, basically, because of the echoes left on the room. I guess. Why haven't they been using this the whole time in every room? I wonder, maybe only if the room has glass. I don't know the specifications or the specifics of that weapon, but yeah. So Peter is worried about Walter, and he was talking to Nina about it, and honestly, like, I hope that where they go with this storyline, and I've said it every episode, so you guys are probably so sick of hearing it, just skip this part if you are, but what I hope, or where I hope they go with this storyline, is that they decide that Walter can be Walter. I hope that they decide that Walter can fully integrate all parts of himself, and that even though humans, all of us, are composed of good and evil, that he can choose the good parts of him, right? And that being a good person and choosing to be a good person is always a choice, regardless of the genetic makeup within you. Or like, I don't know, kind of like, I think it was on Fringe, right? Yeah. That one guy, when they had like the alternate universes, and the one from this universe, I think like this universe was a good person, and the alternate universe was a serial killer, right? You remember that episode? And the difference was that one person that believed in him, but he still had those things inside of him, but because of her, he chose to be good, right? And obviously Walter's ego and his desire for being like the smartest person in the room isn't a tendency towards being a serial killer or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if a serial killer can choose not to be a serial killer, then Walter, a egomaniac or whatever, right? Megalomaniac? Is that applicable? I'm not sure. Anyway, he can choose to be good as well, right? So I still really hope that is where they go with that. And also because, like, look, Walter has been through enough. In particular, this version of Walter, who doesn't even remember that he saved Peter. Well, I guess he didn't, right? This iteration. Like, this version of Walter already has even more trauma on top of him than the other version of Walter. So I continue to pray to the Fringe gods that we get a happy ending, okay? I need it. I need it. Like, my heart cannot take it. Like, I need it, okay? I need it. And I need Peter and Olivia to be happy. I need Walter to be happy. I need Asher to be happy. I need Broyles to be in this season more in general. I need him to be happy. Yeah. I think I have to talk about Nina now. One, I'm very proud of her because... Sorry, you guys. I am not in an emotional state to deal with this at this moment. But I'm very proud of Nina. She came a long way over the course of the show. I did not like her and I did not trust her for a very long time, as you guys know. And then she just kind of became a character that I really liked and I really enjoyed seeing. And yeah, so I'm sad. But I'm proud that she helped everybody. I'm proud that she... Loki, hold on. I have their water thing turned off. I'm proud that she helped everybody. I'm proud that she did what she had to do. That she was smart enough to outthink the observers. That she went out protecting the people she cared about. I'm proud that she went out on her own terms, and yeah, I'm just proud of her. And I am not going to harp on her too long, but I really liked her character, and in these next 3 episodes, I guess, I will miss her character. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Like I said, I can't talk about it right now. Hey, Loki. But yeah, I don't know. I still miss Jean. Just gonna throw that out there. I am very curious to see where we're gonna go from here. I still think that my main theory, like I already said earlier, is we got to go back and erase the observers from ever coming here. Barring that, we have to somehow use the eggs to call all of the observers to one place and then get rid of all of them. But how many are there on the entire planet? Like, if they've taken over the world, then presumably there would be too many to like all fit into one place, unless we somehow call them all through one of the portals and then just shoot them somewhere. But if we just shoot them into... Hey, what are you attacking? If we all just shoot them into one place, then, or into the past or future, then they'll just come back and do it all again. So that doesn't really make sense. So I don't know. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm excited to find out. And with that, I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you weren't already, and watch the final few episodes with me. You can also go ahead and watch episode 11 right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm not at all emotionally prepared for this show to end, but I kind of have no choice. I'm just glad you guys are here with me watching it, and probably maybe suffering along with me. Samuel, you need to stop. Sorry, my cat is being bad right now. Anyway, I will let you guys go. I hope to see you next week for one of the final 3 episodes of Fringe. Until then, bye guys.